Welcome back to another stream of the F1 2024 McLaren Career Mode. We just won in Australia, which was a pretty big highlight. And now we go on to, as the title says, the Japanese Grand Prix. So let's head to practice one. We'll do quick practice because, quicker. So now we head out for practice two. We just pretty much skipped practice one. Practice two, we'll actually get out on track. So let's get down there.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temp and get yourself in the zone.
So just take a quick run through of Japan, see all the cherry blossoms and everything at this track. I believe it was one that got updated in the new game. Pretty exciting. And we'll just get used to the new track layout. Because correct me if I'm wrong, it was updated. So we're coming off a win back in Australia now, and let's just get used to the track, see the lines. The Japanese GP has never been really one of my favourites. I've never really been too good at it, and yeah, we're already in the gravel. So I'm just going to use this lap to
just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
And so, yeah, my engineer's telling me we have to put the tyres up to 10. They're looking a bit cold right now because we've only just come out of the pits, but hopefully they get back into action soon enough. Round 130 are down on the back straight now. Feeling decent about the Japanese GP, much better than I have in previous years, especially because it's not one of my real favourites. So we'll do 3 laps and then we'll head out to quali 1, which is one-shot quali, so hopefully we can land ourselves on the board. But obviously not going too well right now, still getting used to the track. Australia's one, because it's my home race, well, closest to my home race at least, it's, I also really like the track layout of Australia. It's really, like, fast corner. Suzuka, I don't mind it, but definitely not my favourite on the calendar. So this will be my second last lap and then we'll head out to one-shot quali. I think I've got the second and the last sectors down packed. There's a purple sector for the second one. But the last sector is just horrendous for me. And the first sector, it's just horrendous. I cannot get my head around it. But I've put in the fastest lap, which is good to see. But most people probably haven't been out and around the track yet. Oh, we've lost the rear. I'm just physically incapable of driving this track properly. It's actually pretty funny how I drive this. Up ahead we've got Verstappen, I believe. Through the happen, we've been going pretty fast right now. Actually, we might go for one more lap and see how it's going. But right now, we've got pretty good traction down the back straight. Taking out the bollards. Up ahead, we got it's not a Red Bull, it's a Williams. Whether it's Sargent or Albon, not yet sure. See if we can pass him before we head into the pits. Oh, it's Sargent. He's currently 5th fastest. That's an improvement for you, but there's probably none of the head teams out yet, so that's probably why. Catching up on Sargent down into the brake zone. He's damaged our front wing.
Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
I kind of just want to get past him now that he's done that on my front wing. Full brake check. Honestly, just trying to take him out at this point.
Okay, you've got front wing damage. This will have a major impact on performance unless you box for a new one.
Yeah, I can feel the impacts on performance. I'm just going to take it slow and steady and take it back to the garage. Oh. Or get disqualified. So, reversing back onto the track. Definitely. Pretty funny. It's not a good racing weekend if you don't get disqualified. And we'll skip to quali now, skip the practice 3. It's a one-shot quali.
A warm welcome, everybody, from a venue that has seen plenty of sensational laps over the years. Remember, Verstappen in 23, Vettel in 2019, some phenomenal pole laps. But whose will it be today?
Let's hope it's ours, but it's probably not going to be ours, because I'm a horrible driver, especially around Suzuka. We start the lap pretty good. Brake now. That's some early braking, but we really have lost the rear end. But we're trailing Verstappen now. His ghost is obviously on the screen, but I just get unsettled by like nothing. I was on the track and then the turning just stopped. The handling system on this game is just so horrible. Left it wide. Definitely not going to be pole, but and qualifying's complete. Let's see where we line up. Probably last. Yep, there we go. At least it's going to be some fun fighting through the field.
With qualifying wrapped up,
and we've made the McLaren CEOs and Zach Brown absolutely cry. It's time to go to the race. Let's race. Loading screens just take forever. Take a check on the view account. It's wet.
The beloved Suzuka had a couple of unplanned years away from the calendar, but it's now back where it belongs, at the heart of the Formula One season. Welcome along to the Japanese Grand Prix.
Our first wet session of the year.
Right, back of the grid. I mean, there is literally only one direction we can go from here, so try and move forward and see if we can get...
So I don't think anybody's starting on full wets. It's lights out and away we go. An alright start for us. Of course, the AI just fully brake check. I can handle a bit of damage, but
mind that front wing is going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
We're up into 17th at least. But no traction. No traction. Literally none. And then Magnussen just sends me off. Oh yeah, of course it's my fault. Yeah, my bad.
Your front wing's damaged. Expects a lot of understeer unless we replace it.
We'll probably restart the session because Magnussen just screwed me over there twice. So we're underway again. That light sequence was very fast to get underway. Like, I was expecting a bit longer, but a bit off the track there. Side by side with Magnussen. We've gained a place. Apparently we have contact with them. We've kind of screwed Joe there. But now we settle in for the long run. Absolutely no grip now. Got a touch of damage from Ricardo.
Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
As we're up to 17th off the line, which is a good start. And we get past Bottas with a bit of sliding. And it's time to settle in for the race ahead. See if we can hop back into the points and get some for the championship fight. Because currently we're just a championship pretender. With our only points being in Australia with the win. We've slid off there. Absolutely no grip. The AI are pretty slow right now, so but we're still struggling for a lot of grip. Let's hope we can get past Bottas pretty quickly at least. And it might be a gamble to go to full wets, but I don't know. I'll check.
Okay, you've got front wing damage. This will have a major impact on performance unless you box for a new one.
There's just no grip. I have to box for a new one. Not a new wing, tyres. If I could change the tyre type that I'm going to get onto.
Keep on him, you might make a mistake.
Amazing double pass there.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
I don't think we're going to take the gamble for the full wets, because the inters are working decently right now. Like, I can drive. And I'm pushing on them pretty hard. So I think once these wear out, it'll be good to go on. We'll go on to full wets for the next pit stop at lap 10, I believe it is. Our next scheduled one. think the plan will be that we'll go for an undercut. Undercut the drivers ahead and change onto full wets. I think that will be the strategy to go for. Because A, we'll get positions and then we'll have the grippier tyres to absolutely push on while they go to the pits. Ricciardo and Gasly are going pretty slow up ahead, so hopefully we can get past them. We'll put a 4-second gap between us and Bottas. Sargent's gone off the track. Come back on illegally, pretty much. Just full blocked me in full Sargent way. Because only does this happen by Sargent. The grip is getting worse. Undoubtedly, the grip is getting worse. And we've dropped that gap down fully and given a 3-second gap to Sargent since he blocked us and gave us pretty much just the crappiest, like, defense in the world. I want to see if I can change. Maybe we'll just have to keep the inters. So we've now got closer to Sargent. I'm not really seeing the AI fumble here. Like, as in, like, they usually have errors. They're supposed to code to have errors. Like, sure, Sargent sent it, but these conditions are, like, undrivable. Like, sure, I have a broken front wing, but okay, buddy. Okay. We're restarting the session again. That was not my fault. Wait. Never mind. No, we'll just restart the session again and change our race strategy and start on wets. Edit strategy, soft, full wets. Stint 2, full wets. Let's see how it goes. I believe I'm the only one starting on full wets. Immediately, the grip levels are just so much better. Maybe they're not that much better, but they're still pretty good. Given a bit of collision to show.
Mind that front wing is going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Did not at all mean to go for that. But we're absolutely flying on the wets. Full off the track. Oh, so I get penalised for that when he just absolutely like rear-ended me there. I don't know what Joe's trying to do. Once these full wets get up to temperature, I think that they'll be a lot better than they are right now, because they're good, but the inters are faster. I'm definitely not getting off track as much. Now that they're up to temperature, they're absolutely flying. I'll get past Ricardo soon enough. It might even be up here soon.
People are starting to set some decent times on intermediate tyres. It could be time for us to change over too.
Shut up about the inters. The full wets are like way better in these conditions. I don't know why my engineer's telling me to go full for inters. We're not pitting on lap 2 for inters. I'm sorry, we're just not. Double overtake. But we really need to search for grip now. So here comes Ricardo. Is he gonna go for it? We've put a decent gap to Magnussen and Ricardo, who are fighting. I don't know what happened to Sargent. That was a dodgy overtake. Like that was a full send. I don't know if he's alright. We might have just killed Logan Sargent.
Okay, heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now. At least a 20-minute window of heavy rain.
Yeah, that's why we're on wets. You see the rain. Dumbass. It's raining. We're on the wet tyres. The track is literally iced. We are not going onto dry tyres. If anything, we go on to inters.
Don't worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
You shut up about the tyres. The tyres are completely fine. We're literally catching most of the other drivers. We've made up 6 positions off the line, and we're putting in purple sectors. There off goes Albon. Albono. See if we can get past him. Of course. And all the positions we've lost. Yep. Because the game just decided to absolutely screw me over. Like that, there's no reason I'm just going full sim now. I don't even do it. Honestly, we're just gonna restart again. This has not been a good stream. I promise this is the last restart.
Now I know this isn't where we wanted to start this race, but given we're back here at the...
So I still think the full wets are a good idea. Let's see if we can get a good jump off the line. So an all-white start, Hulkenberg goes to cover me off. I'm going to take the original line into turn 1. Bottas is just putting his car on the line.
Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
Change that to Bottas has given me minor damage. Secured another position. We're absolutely flying right now. The Sergeant tries to give us side pod damage. And we just gobble him up. He's going, mate. Oh no, you're not. Still trying to give me side pod damage. Didn't work though. We've caught up to the pack and left that group behind.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Around the low speed corners we go. It looks like we'll be able to get Ricciardo down under heavy braking. That's what these tyres really excel at. Coming out of the braking, they do pretty well. Trying to just send us off the track. Yep, EA. Do that to me.
We're seeing some good times set by drivers on intermediates. Box for inters.
We're not boxing for inters. It's full wets. It's fully wet. You need full wets when it's fully wet. Just that's it. Georgia's overtake of the Senator goes to me.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Yep, let's get into the points now.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up.
Yeah, and we're increasing our position by overtaking people. Here are both the Alpines. You gotta give them credit, they're absolutely pushing a tractor to the world's limits. And wait, what are you doing? What are you doing there? Okay, let's go on board with us then. Maybe it might be better if we go on board with... So we'll go to his side view. Back view now. Here I am. I go for the overtake. And what does he do? Just sends me into a wall. We'll flash back to here. And just keep our distance. Not break our front wing again. Ricardo's following us through and we'll probably get past it. He'll probably get past Ocon with us down in the braking. Millimeters away from his rear wheel, and we've cut the corner there a bit, but Ocon is now coming back at us, using a lot of battery, I presume. Squeeze him. Off goes Albon again. Forfeits a place to Gasly. Here we are now. Got a bit slow because not exactly got pace around this time. A little bit of an error into turn one. Fix that up now. And it looks like we'll just get past Albon down into where we've got most of our overtakes done, down here. Side by side with our fun, we've forfeited back the position though.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
And an overtake is complete on Ocon to get back the position. We do take a bit of damage on our front wing and can't really steer the car around, but the pit window is now approaching, so...
Still looking good. Gap to your teammate ahead, 11.1 seconds.
1 second, okay. Pit window is approaching, so we're fine with the damage for now. And we'll probably just try and keep chasing Albon, see if we can get past before we do an undercut on lap 8, where we're going to pit for another set of wets, which should last us till the end. And hopefully
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
They've put a gap on Ocon. shows our pace. But here is Albon now. We kind of stuffed that corner. Use a bit of our ERS to gain back at him. Getting a bit of understeer at the moment. Probably our front wing playing up. Yeah, tyres are looking rough.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff.
Yeah, we're getting kind of close on Albon again. We don't make any mistakes. That's bound to happen. There. Drifting the car a bit around these corners now. We're losing a lot of grip on these tyres. 25% worn, 30 on the backs.
Okay, I reckon we could probably get away with intermediate tyres now. You're going to find it harder and harder to keep the wets cool from here, but the inters should be easier.
I think we will take the advice of our engineer, and we won't box now, but coming on lap 7 or 8 or so, next lap we'll box for inters. Put that on the control thing, and then for now we'll bridge some gaps, and hopefully the undercut gives us a bit of, room. I don't know if inters would last us that many laps. Like, the question is, would inters last us 12 laps? Because these hards have only lasted us 7 and they're really worn. It might be good to wait till lap 9.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Oh, of course, Stroll's absolutely binned it into turn 1. We're pitting. Oh, of course. What's my delta then? I was going like 50 k's an hour. What's the delta?
Okay, you've got a drive-through penalty. You've been given a drive-through penalty.
Yeah, of course we've got a drive-through. The whole field's gonna box. So we need to box before the VSC ends. This VSC is actually come in the nick of time for us.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until
You're
green
kidding.
flags.
But the VSC just started as we were coming past the pits. Stroll's managed to...
Button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
We have to forfeit that to Ricardo. Get it back down in heavy braking. And it's time to pit. Actually, next lap. I don't know if I can change the tires. So we're gonna pit this lap. And we're gonna change to inters. Is the wets?
Lando, any more front wing damage and it's gonna really cost us. So please, let's protect it and bring the car home. Okay, yeah, gap ahead, 10.1 seconds.
We've gained 10. He gained so much under that VSC. But we are losing a lot of grip now. Squeeze Ricardo. Yeah, there goes our grip. I really need to change the tyres that we're going on to. Otherwise it's going to be a 2-stop for a 19-lap race. So it's time to pit. There you go, now. There we go. With absolutely no grip. A dive bomb from so far back. And here it is. We box. What? Huh? Why did we not box? Okay, we have to go back in again.
In this lap, push now.
Yeah, I missed the turn.
We didn't quite get what we needed out of that, I'm afraid, but don't worry about it. There's a long way to go. Chin up, and let's focus till the end.
There we go. Now we're gonna get into zone. Let's go. Yeah, everybody's pitting. No, some people are staying out. This is where we gain our time back. Optimal turning.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
I don't know why I didn't fix them.
Complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
I don't know why I didn't fix my front wing, but okay. Yeah, these tyres are a bit better to push on. How are these guys still 12 seconds ahead? And Oscar's pitting now.
Oscar is into the pit lane. Oscar in the pits.
So they're miles ahead. But we really just Ferrari strategied this, didn't we? So Stroll's pitted. Maybe we haven't for our strategy groups.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
No, we definitely have 4 hours strategy groups. And we're just gonna retire. I hate Suzuka. And Suzuka in the wets is undrivable.